So in today's video, we're going to be talking about BONK Coin finally breaking out from that downtrend that we've been talking about recently. What I've told you guys, it's looking like it's want to break out after it's been going around this support here. As we're seeing it now breaking out, a lot of people are probably asking, is this the true breakout that we've been waiting for? Is BONK Coin going for new highs? Are we going to see a sustained rally here on BONK Coin? So in today's video, we're going to be going through some charts and see what are the possible scenarios here with BONK Coin, guys. Here. So if you enjoy this type of videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so finally we have BONK Coin making a move, and if you've been following me, guys, I told you right now that BONK Coin is getting closer and closer to a bottom, and possibly this is the bottom here on BONK Coin. As we've seen here, this was previously a area of a support, and right now BONK Coin has been kind of hovering above that support or inside that range here, and then now we're seeing it breaking out exactly as predicted in previous BONK Coin videos. As well, just a quick note here, now a lot of people here found me out when they got onto BONK Coin, and I told you guys it's time to sell half of your BONK Coin. It's got listed on Binance, and a lot of people probably hated that message, and I'm just a guy who's trading, guys, and I'm just trading the charts, and I don't have a bias. When I see something going on, I just tell it to you as it is. Then when I've seen it going around that support, I told you guys it's possibly gonna break out. So that's basically how I do things, guys. I just look at the charts and just see what the charts are actually telling me with no emotions, nothing like that. Now with that said, guys, here the main question is BONK Coin here going for new highs? Is this a true breakout? Now usually when it comes to answering that, what we like to see usually when we see breakouts is a volume spike. Now if we bring that volume, we have that going on here for BONK Coin. We can see that the volume here, guys, is spiking. We can see this spike on the volume with the breakout, which is a very good sign so far here for BONK Coin. I'm not gonna lie here, this is starting to look good for BONK Coin. Now the next thing when it comes to targets, now this fixed range tool is very important, and it's basically show us those places where most of the buying and selling happens, and where most people are interested into buying or selling. Now if you remember in my previous BONK Coin video, I told you guys to look out for this 1920 level here. This could be some sort of a resistance on the way up for BONK Coin. Now when it comes to price predictions and what could we expect in the future, I usually like to go level by level. This means that we need to clear out first this one here. We need to clear out that 1920 first, and we want to see BONK Coin starting to hold above it. Now we want to see BONK Coin coming back here and holding, and then we could see possibly this high or the new highs on BONK Coin being taken. Then I don't see why this will not happen. But now we are still early to really see if we are gonna see BONK Coin trading above that 19 level. But so far we have that volume breakout, and we do have as well this yellow line that you see here, which is very important. It usually is a huge resistance. Now if we zoom in into it here, guys, we can see BONK Coin has been struggling below that point of control, which usually signaled a lot of selling. A lot of people were selling here as well, here around these levels. We can see a lot of people as well started buying here. Now this is nonetheless a very strong level. Now we can see here, guys, this is the 4 hours chart. We can see that what happened is BONK Coin had this massive green candle on the 4 hour, and right after it we've seen these two going with a wick towards that point of control and then closing above, which is a bullish sign. And now we're seeing a continuation to the upside. Now this all here gives me the vibes that BONK Coin could possibly go for that 19. It is pretty strong so far. Now if we go to that daily as well, here what we need to see here is BONK Coin closing that daily candle on that strong side. We want it to be closing like this, and we don't want it to go below that yellow line you see here, that's point of control. Now so far it is holding above. Now it's pretty likely that it could close above it. Now by the time you watch this video, we're gonna be a bit later on the day, and we could get even closer to seeing and to having any more info on that daily candle closing in. You can also as well join my Discord, link in the description. It's free to join. I can update you as well there. But anyways, now it looks still pretty good. Now from what I'm seeing here, this looks pretty good, and it looks like we could possibly see a continuation to the upside on BONK Coin. Now a lot of people probably are wondering as well, what happened, what is going on here now? What's going on here, guys, is that we've seen Bitcoin, our cryptocurrency king, making some moves yesterday, as we have rumors right now with the Bitcoin ETF to start trading on Thursday. And this could be very, very bullish news here. And the market is some sort of getting bullish. Now, if you guys don't know this, but usually Bitcoin is that indicator, that leader in the crypto space. If Bitcoin is pumping, everything else pumps. If Bitcoin is dumping, then, well, everything else dumps. Now, this usually comes to psychology. When people see Bitcoin pumping, they start to feel FOMO, and the people that missed Bitcoin, they like to go find other coins that haven't pumped yet, and then they start buying those. So usually that works like a waterfall, where Bitcoin starts pumping, that liquidity or that money starts flowing lower into other coins. And basically that helped as well BONK Coin, given the fact that it as well was at a support. And that's what I told you possibly, guys, could happen if Bitcoin pumps. A lot of people gonna come here and see BONK Coin at support, and they're gonna start jumping into it. And the volume is indicative of that as well, as the volume is picking up, which shows that people are buying, which is all good for BONK Coin here, guys. Those are all good signs. And as I said, if you're holding BONK Coin, you should be pretty hopeful here that we are gonna see new prices here on BONK Coin. It's looking pretty good. Now, when it comes to that downside, and what we don't want to see happening is we don't want to see some sort of a sell the news with the Bitcoin ETF. Now, so far here, Bitcoin is looking strong and is still going for it. Still going, possibly you could see Bitcoin going above 50K. Now, this goes without saying, if that happens, that's a pretty good news for BONK Coin. And we all want to be looking right now at Bitcoin. Now, if Bitcoin doesn't dump and just stays here, it's also a very good scenario here to happen, as usually this gives some breathing room for altcoins and as well BONK Coin to start rallying as well, to give some time for people that missed the Bitcoin rally to start looking into other coins, and slowly that money is gonna start flowing into BONK Coin. Now, when it comes to the market cap, it seems like BONK Coin is resilient to holding above that $700 million market cap, which is huge. Heading towards a bull market, holding that much of liquidity into BONK Coin is a very good sign for BONK Coin as well. Now, trading around $800 million market cap, we could possibly see it going towards that 1 billion. This would as well mean we're gonna see it around that 19. This would put BONK Coin well into that $1 billion market cap now. And if you guys are trading derivatives and you're as well looking for an exchange to buy those low market cap coins, low market cap meme coins and such, those gems, you can check out LBank. You don't need no KYC. You don't need to use a VPN to trade on this exchange. You as well get a bonus on your deposits. I'll leave you the link in the description for those that are interested. So we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. And as usual, nothing is financial advice. And if you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. And you as well can join my Discord. It's free to join. Link in the description. You can ask me any questions there, and I'll see you on the next video. Hope you're enjoying this BONK Coin pump, and thank you again for hanging around here, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.